Hey, what is up, collectors? Diego here. Welcome to another Sports Cards Detour. This one's going to be kind of impromptu, so you got to forgive me for the lack of words that I have to say and stuff like that. I did try the video once, and I just sounded like I was babbling and stuff like that, so I decided to do it again. Basically, today is Roberto Clemente Day, and you'll be seeing a lot of Clemente items and memorabilia and stories and everything like that. Me being from Puerto Rican heritage, it gives me a great sense of pride to celebrate a man like that, like Clemente. Not so much for the baseball part, but more for the humanitarian part of his life. Yeah, I think that rings more to the person that he was than anything else. Yes, he was a great baseball player, and there's no denying that. He was my dad's favorite one, and he'll tell me all the time, about Clemente's arm, how good he was throw, how good of a overall player he was. And of course, for my dad, it's kind of like me with Ryan Sandberg, everything is going to be amplified with our stories of our favorite player. But that's how my dad is. My dad shares a lot of traits with the way Clemente looks, and that even more so. It gets me to buy a card when I see a Clemente card. I'm not a Clemente collector. I don't go and try and find all the Clemente cards, and I'm not trying to get cards from his playing days. I just, when they come, I like to grab them, and it's mostly because of the sense of my dad. My dad is one of those people who would do anything for anybody. He's always there to help, always there to lend a hand and stuff like that, and that's where, a lot of similarity. If my dad was in Clemente's position, I'm sure he would have been a humanitarian himself. So that's why I grabbed things that are Roberto Clemente. One, for the pride of my heritage, which is me being half Puerto Rican. I'm very proud of that, and also the tie it has to my dad and how much my dad liked the player, and how much my dad would talk about Clemente's game. He would always compare. I remember watching the Pirates game. He's a big Pirates fan, and I remember watching the Pirates game and him saying, they were talking about Barry Bonds, and he's like, yeah, Clemente was better than Bonds. He's better than Buddy. Yeah, he's better than everybody. So, but he still loves his Pirates. He's a big Pittsburgh fan, likes all three Pittsburgh teams, even the hockey team, just because he just throws it in there. He doesn't really watch hockey, but he'll throw it in there. He'll say all three teams, but the Pirates are definitely his team, and Steelers, and that's where I get my Steelers connection from. The Phillies, I tend to move on from that, and I went to a lot of Phillies games, met Jim Tomei, and it was on from there. So I was already liking the Phillies in the closet, not telling my dad because my dad hated the Phillies. But I got to share a lot of moments with my dad watching those Pirates games when they were playing the Atlanta Braves and stuff like that. But on to the main course, which was looking at some of the stuff that I have for Roberto Clemente. Very small sample. We'll probably spend more time here talking than actually looking at some of the stuff that I have. You have to excuse the messy man cave, but there is a picture of Roberto Clemente in black and white. Then we have this, these are like little metal cards that are in a plaque display, or in a display of Roberto Clemente. I really liked it. One of my friends from Facebook gave it to me, Nick Castellano. or Neil, actually Neil. We always call him Nick, but his real name is Neil. His nickname is Nick, of course. That's a pretty cool little record there. I listened to it once when my father-in-law had his record player out. I was able to listen to that. That was pretty cool. I can't play it now. If not, I would have. There's a little commemorative stamp pin. It is a MVP award on one of those Topps medallion cards. There's two cards that I really like to go. I actually pursued the whole set of these just because I had the Roberto Clemente card, and then I got the Decal Edge, and I was like, I had to go get the rest of those because I had it, but you know, I was like, that's pretty cool. Get that Decal Edge. There's a nice commemorative plate. This one you saw, it came from Under Stadium Lights. Sent that over to me. So just small display of just little things for Roberto Clemente. Nothing. I don't have a lot of stuff. I have some cards in this binder here. Not many. Or actually, I have more cards stashed away in other places than in the binder. But I was putting a lot of Roberto Clemente's in here. This is probably the oldest card that I have of Clemente. But I forget what year that is. I should say in the binder. So just a lot of modern day cards. Pick them up when I see them, when they inspire me. I also had that tin, which I don't know. I think it's still at my office. I don't think I brought it back home. So some cool stuff right there of Roberto Clemente. And I think that's the only page that I have left. The rest are Benito Santiago, other Puerto Rican players to go with them. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts. Those are my thing to just celebrate Roberto Clemente Day. Like I said, it's a sense of pride of my heritage and a person like this. He gives you a sense of pride, and it also helps me remember all the stories my dad had to tell me over and over again about Clemente. Alright, well, that's all I got for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it made a little bit of sense. And be aware of that there be a lot better videos out there celebrating Roberto Clemente Day. I'm sure of it. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Well, thanks a lot for looking and listening, folks. I enjoyed being with you. So long, everybody.